doing is very, very good. And if we are open-minded when we live here, it's going to help us a lot because we teach young children to how to move as a community.
See, well, I knew I suggested the meeting. He said he suggested the meeting. Okay, now, he suggested the meeting.
You're going to listen to this.
I said, okay, good. I give you an olive branch. Don't be angry and insulting. Meanwhile, Arabia told him, he said, man, Tammy, you're getting too childish. Let's try to iron this in and make it as a family. Okay. So, I said, well, why don't we hold a meeting in Washington? Probably in my house. I don't know why he should be scared of having, if this is what they call a family meeting, why would he be scared? If he suggested the thing to go Dallas, I would have gone. I didn't have a problem with that. So I suggested that we should meet in Washington. I said, my house, because I don't want to spend money. If you guys wanted to meet, you guys will claim, well, it should not be in your house. When you went to Boston, where did you hold a meeting? In people's houses, not in the hotel.
Where in the house?
In the hall.
Well, in the hall. Good. I decided that, well, let's come to my house. I have a big house, a big place where we can all sit down and talk these issues as family. No, he said, look at how grounded you think you are. You want to now suggest meetings, you'll be talking about having meetings in the house. For me, it was just like two children quarreling and showing egocentrism. Okay. That's why I started getting angry with Ekumah. Because after the first thing that Ekumah went on the net and tried to make me look like some person and he was attacked. Secondly, now Ekumah comes in, okay, I'm going to moderate the meeting. No. And I'm going to set the meeting in Boston.
I did not say that. This is Ebini right here. It's a different process.
Ekumah, okay, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
When did I write you a letter telling you, I said, listen, all this nonsense you're writing about, you have had a meeting with the chairman has decided that you should do this. Didn't I send you a letter?
It's prior to that. It's prior to that.
No. When you were assuming the leadership role to submit to the summit, I said, you are writing letters and telling people how the chairman, you've talked to the chairman and talked to the other chiefs.
Yeah.
And it has decided that they will go to hold in Boston.
That's way before that, Joe.
No, wait.
If you
I ask a
excuse
question.
me, I will correct it.
Okay,
Please.
tell me.
Okay? That's why we're here, to correct some of these things.
Yeah.
Maybe you're getting it wrong.
No, I don't think so.
I'm here live to explain it. You're not hearing it from a third party.
Okay, go ahead.
And this is Ebini right here because he and I were co-facilitators. Listen to me carefully.
Okay.
When you suggested a meeting at your place, it is after I had called for a meeting. I called for a meeting. I said very clearly, and I remember this. I said, one of the things, this theme I've been sounding in these organizations, okay? Joe, I've been in this thing, March 30th of 1989. We had a planning meeting in Boston that created Mecca USA. I've been in this thing for day one, just like I've been in Kamsa from day one. I'm not a Mecca outsider. It hurts me to see an organization that I've been part of creating, to see where it is now. I said there's a theme in this organization that I've been sounding for a long time. And that's what led to what when I held that leadership workshop in Dallas. I said we need some leadership strategies on how to deal with this organization. That was what I wrote. Ebini, if your memory is correct, isn't that true? I said, therefore, I'm going to suggest a leadership meeting, a meeting of elders. That was the word I used. And I included myself. in that meeting because I wanted to be part of it. Some people may say that they saw me as a small child walking water rain and all that. Okay? But I consider myself an elder in this organization because I've been there from day one. Not by age, but by experience.
Well, in all fairness, you did not include, you said elders, you did not include yourself.
No, I said including myself.
Because of the
Okay,
no, hold on.
Somebody suggested that you and I should...
no, but you know what?
Let me finish.
Somebody in your camp. Because Tamalbo.
I'm coming to where I was nominated. When I said myself,
before you claimed whoever nominated you, Tamalbo said it should hold in Atlanta. You guys.
That is even after I had made my proposal.
I suggested Boston. I suggested
that is
upstairs. You go upstairs there.
That is after my proposal.
When you give me money, I'll put some one for down here now.
You know.
Show you.
Let me come back.
Man.
That's when it comes out control. But you see, we need to keep train of it. You people write too much on this net to the extent that, the first time I've come on this net after a long time, and I mentioned that, I said, after 1 year, I've come back on the net. You people write too much, you don't remember what you write.
No,
I mean, look, I proposed when he called for a meeting.
I record everything that
Yes, and I record everything too. I have a file on all these things, because I know how we are. We quote people wrongly. Even that email he's talking about, I have it. And I know what I wrote in there. The bottom line is that I called for a meeting. After all this wrangling between him and David back and forth, okay? I called for a meeting. I said, look, it is high time we have a leadership meeting and discuss some of these personal issues affecting this organization. I did not say David and Joe calling a meeting. These are two grown-ups that can meet and have, discuss what they want to discuss. Now, I said a meeting of elders.
You know that this your problem is coming from very far?
Yes, it's coming from very far because, one, Joe has sat here for almost 20 minutes and said a lot of things. Did you see me connected to that? No. It's a bunch of anger. He's putting me in a bunch. He has compacted me with a bunch of people. And that is where the problem is. You don't take one individual and put in a bunch of people and expect that that person belongs in that bunch of people. That's what is happening. But the fact is, after I put that email out, I said, I'm calling for a meeting of elders, including myself. Because I knew people like Tambago and Sandis and are in the net. And guess what? They will stand and say, let's not be able to see watch water rate. So I included myself in that. Yes. Because he said that you talk about Sandis, it's not Sandis who said that water rate thing, it's Tambago. Because Sandis, I talked to Tambago.
I thought he said Tambago.
No, he said Sandis. Who
he said Tambago said to Sandis.
No.
That's
he
what
said
I heard.
Sandis told me.
Remember, I have that in taping.
Yes, and you go to your tape, you see it. You people, I deal with a very dependable memory here. I don't mess around with these things. Look.
With selective vision.
Impeccable memory with selective vision, according to Lydia. Look, the fact is, I did that because I knew some people say, that's more security one show. And it's true. I'm a very young person mingling around these old folks. I've been around them too long.
Yeah.
You get a joke. Now, the fact is, when that statement was made, it sparked a lot of debate. Now, Joe's idea of having that meeting here in Washington was killed. People started writing and saying, no, it's insensitive. You cannot be front of somebody and recalling the person to come and meet with you in the house. Okay? So then we went into the background now. Somebody sent out an email, said, okay, I suggest that Ebini and Ekumah facilitate the meeting. You remember? Thank you. Thank you. See, I want things to go according to plan. I made my point. That's the way it went.
Well, you made your point up to Boston.
Yes. Now when that suggestion was made, I accepted. I called you, we talked over it. Even though most of the time you were in the background. But you and I had our own discussion on the phone.
I played devil's advocate.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Okay.
Huh? What did
She wants to pay for this evening.
Oh.
And this money, she's very expensive, right? The bill will come to you. The bill will come to you.
I can take care of that.
Okay.
Maybe so I can do anything.
Alright. That's
It's
why.
one of my favorite.
And she's like, she doesn't eat after 10 o'clock. So I don't know. Because of you, she's eating here. So
That's me. You cannot play with me.
I don't know.
He knows.
You take care of that. I don't know.
Just remind me of
I believe that-
back home you eat
I believe that-
fish on a Saturday.
I believe that she is my fan and I am her fan too.
Thank you. Good. You take care of that.
It's going to be-
You're making her do things that she
From the
normally doesn't do.
time Justin Mbu connected us
Oh.
together.
I was having fun with that man that day.
No.
You'll just retract a little bit to really look at Ebini has kind of seen the trend where I'm trying to set that whole session. You see, when I wrote that thing, I said, okay, we need to have a leadership meeting where we can discuss some of these issues. I even mentioned about the convention coming and stuff.
I think
thought-
just not to cut you short,
Yeah.
I think we understand that this problem is coming. We've understood the background, and you guys have done so well to lay it down.
Yes.
Okay, So what I would think now is that for us, I mean, not to really, most of you will be having very active days tomorrow. Today, why don't we address, let's do these three things. Why don't we address Boston, the Boston Summit, and then which you have already started, but
That's
let's
what
not
we
go too much into
Yeah.
all the other bad things because
Yes.
those are already established.
Yes.
And then we address you, two of you in CPDM, and then the possibility of us moving forward and getting the best for our own jurisdiction.
Can I say something?
Huh?
I'm happy you saying that, but you know what? Whatever we've talked, we like Ekumah, that's Ekumah and I. It's just because we want to lay out the background, as you said. And to tell you the truth, from now on, I don't feel I have anything against Ekumah.
Okay.
Because I wanted him to know where I was coming from.
That's good.
With the anger that I had. When it comes now to CPDM, this is something where we have to put out clearly. You see, when Ekumah came back from the Boston Convention, he called me and made a statement to me, Joe, I'm your brother. I know you very well and I know how fast you can move, but you are going alone. You need your own people beside you. I realized that I did. Because you know, as I said, I was not born a politician. One thing good about me is I lead people and I go very fast. I need people sometimes to hold me back and say, hey, listen, as one goes so, or before I move, we have to plan a strategy. He is a nationally born politician. I'm not. He has an eye.
Takes up there his uncle there.
Yeah. He has an eye on how things can move. The only reason why I joined CPDM, only reason, is that if nobody else can move for my move, I want to move. I don't care even if I die tomorrow. I die today for my move. Let me move and let it happen. That's why I sat down there when all these old people were coming here and talking about Man Road. I wrote the letter through the ambassador. When I wrote the letter, I did not write it alone. I called people who could write, like Atakucho, for African men. No man, when I get this, I can't idea and I feel, rather than I want to insult person. You guys put it to the president directly, what my people want to have. They wrote a letter, I reviewed it. See, one thing about me, as I said, I always go fast. He knows me better. One thing I will fault Ekumah is, I'm very sorry because he gets on his handicap. He does not drive. And when I have to move fast, I move sometimes without talking to him that, hey man, listen, I'm writing this in now, I have to go. It's not because of the handicap, it's just partly because of the handicap, because you know what, I can't get him to move in that direction. He thinks faster than he writes, because when I tell him to write a document, it will take him a longer time to write. So if I have to be working with Ekumah, I have to have a buffer. Somebody who will be doing writing for Ekumah. You know, Ekumah just call the person, hey, I'm taking you to write this in fast and send ahead.
Yeah, Joe, I do those things at work. Nobody does it for me.
Oh, but
It's
listen,
because your pace is unusually faster than it normally is supposed to be.
which is true.
Yeah.
That's what I say. I
And
said
I'm
very fast.
don't forget, Ebini and I, we're right.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Joe, this is directly to you.
Yeah.
Why is it that that letter that you wrote for all of us from Mani people has turned out to be a mystery letter that nobody, those of us who did not take part in writing cannot see a copy of that
And
letter?
I was told, my uncle told me about that letter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why can't
Yeah.
we see a
Why
letter?
do people
We are not
just sit?
illiterate.
Yeah.
Sit and write letters to the president.
We are not
Yeah, let me
illiterate,
tell you,
Joe.
when I wrote the letter to the president during Khaled's place to elevate Agbotabi from a chancellor to when he was, nobody had a complaint about that.
So you think it become elected?
No. I said when I wrote it, when I wrote that letter, nobody had a problem about that. When I now write the letter
I'm hearing that
about,
for the first time.
you cannot hear for the first time because it's well known.
Maybe I'm irrelevant.
It was well known. Because I asked the PR person for Khaled. Khaled did not want to write a letter. That was his own age mate and classmate. I wrote the letter as the president of Southwest Association. Signed.
Okay, I was not here then.
Yes, I signed. I wrote a letter as the PR president for Mecca. I came and gave Khaled. I said, Khaled, sign the letter. Because we'll get to support our own countryman. The letter went there. You know what? I got time to receive the letter and called Khaled. He did not call me. He called Khaled and said, hey, Chief, I see all the letter you guys wrote to the president. Thank you guys. When I wrote the letter about these roads, there are no two ways. All two things we said was, we man people are asking the government that we're begging the government to get into fixing our roads because we have now come to overseas and we are reaching a point where we need to start investing in our own division for the growth of our division, but the roads will be an impediment to our development. That was the letter we sent to our PR.
Let me ask you something, sir.
Yes.
Don't you think it's a little bit insulting for us? Some of us are in.
No,
let me finish. I've been
to
listening to you. Don't act like that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think it's a little bit insulting? I was at work. When you called me, they have told me about you wanting to write this letter for us to get together and write it.
Good.
When the time came, you thought of people who probably you call doctors.
Please.
And then let me finish, sir.
What are they for?
And then you called me
That's one thing to
at
to
work
address. That's
to come and join you to go and give a letter to an ambassador.
Mm-hmm.
A letter that I have not seen. I'm a politically aware person. I believe that I'm an intellectual and I'm a literate person.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want me to react to such a thing?
Well, you reacted.
If you got up and when somebody called you, then you are a fool.
No,
Then you don't really know that man you're right.
Ebini,
That's what I'll tell you.
Ebini,
Because up to now, I'm asking you, why is that letter a mystery?
it's not a mystery.
When people write those letters, they are published even and people see them.
Number one.
Why is it a mystery in the Manu community?
No, it's not a mystery because everybody in Cameroon has
Why don't we have it here? We are the ones sending the letter. Why don't we have it?
That's why I refused. In fact, I refused to go, and I know you and I talk of this very thing.
You know what?
You refused to go because we could not see a copy of it.
Okay, I will tell you one
I
thing.
refused to go.
I'll tell you one thing. It's not about a refusal. One thing about me, and I will tell you, I don't even have a copy of it myself as John. The only one copy, I printed 2 copies. One to go to the ambassador, which you forward to Cameroon. One extra copy that I had.
This right?
No, man, that's one thing I'm telling you. When they send it to me, email. Okay?
You
I
didn't
look at
save it?
Please listen. That saving I didn't. I wasn't ready to be promoted.
You know where it is?
Oh, are you reasoning? I wasn't ready to be promoted for me to start saying, okay, let me save this in somewhere. Because I have more than 7,000 emails that come to me that are there in my.
Come on, Joe. Don't give me that crap. You are an important thing that you are writing for us. Whether it's 700, you don't codify them, you don't save it, you don't do anything.
I didn't say that.
Then you treat us as fools. You think that we are fools.
One thing you may not realize.
No, this one is not your issue and Ekumah. I'm just talking about your
no, you
problem.
can talk as you want. I understand your problem. But what I'm saying is, I had it in my email. I was not hoping.
You didn't save it in a diskette.
Man, can you get something? The diskette is my email. If I wanted to print it, I would print it. I did not foresee that I was going to be promoted to leave immediately. To go home, and as soon as I came back, I was not going back to the bureau where the machine is. When you have an email, you don't get access the email.
Alfred have a copy, right? He emailed it to
I
you.
don't know if he had, if it's not only Alfred. So your PhD stuff is not Alfred did not go. Alfred did not go to BIA. Went to the Prime Minister.
I think you want me to go and get a PhD before you start.
No. You don't have to. That you see, I will tell you one thing. Listen, if you're joking, forget that word PhD. You know why? It's very touchy sometimes when somebody has no touchy because you know why? I made a statement.
You don't respect my own. I write and everything. If you don't respect my own integrity to it, touching.
Forget it. I made a statement. No, I was jokingly making a statement somewhere about PhD with
Joe. I mean, just go and be called up. Before I will be respected in this community.
So you're not respected.
You know, being an attacker on the internet.
Yeah.
So you are very selective and you see I have the opinion also.
No, I'm not.
You're very selective for who you choose and when you want to choose people.
No, I'm not.
And with all what has been going on, I came to that conclusion also.
I think that's the wrong conclusion.
Because you see,
you know one thing. I need something.
Especially evident in in Atlanta. I mean, not in Atlanta, in Chicago, when all that stuff was going on. So you know that party you call it, right? First of all, I wasn't invited to that party.
Which party?
The party you have in the ambassador.
Yes. Listen.
See,
Listen. No. Hey,
that's me.
Hey,
you sat right next to me like this.
Listen.
Like a big Monday, some people go.
Listen.
Just to sit next to me in class.
Can I tell you something, Ekumah?
Yes.
Ekumah. Those are the type of wrong assumptions people make. Because Assam, who is that president over there?
Yes.
Okay. If he is honest to every man in person, he will know the plan of having a reception at Irish place was part of the convention, which he assigned to, which he subscribed to.
And he didn't come to it.
He not only did not come, he fought hard to tell my people they were not invited.
In fact,
that was open.
It was open to every man in person.
The information we got on that floor, even the so-called PhDs, some of them were very angry then. I'm telling you the truth, on that floor, you were gone. People were angry that that party was exclusive, they were not invited.
Man.
Okay, for
once I was with the elite, man.
That's what's packed. That's what's packed. Hold on. That is what's packed the meeting at Assam's house. That it was a selective this thing. You take away the limelight from the convention and that. But again, that's a minute issue.
That's what I'm telling you.
I just want to
my people.
No, but
when they get jealous, they don't say anything.
Look, I believe very sincerely. Joe is my friend, and I'm one of his greatest critics when he does something wrong. If we look at things along those lines, I think Joe has made some very significant errors. But that does not really erase his dedication and commitment and sacrifices that he makes towards them and the community. And that is where I get angry when our people become too blind because somebody falls short somewhere.
Because Joe does not have...
That is one thing that
when we took over office, I told Joe, I advised you, I said, Joe, we need a network. And I mentioned this to you when I came back from Boston. You were there in Boston. You saw what Joe went through in absentia, did you? Who stood up in defense of Joe? It's me here. Okay? I stood up for your name just as I've always stood for your name. When I believe in somebody, I believe in somebody. You can be selective and whatever you are, it doesn't bother me because I've already defined myself. I know what I can offer and what I cannot.
Okay.
But the fact is, when this foundation thing came up, since we're dealing with the Boston summit now, when this foundation, we went to Boston very blind. This is being here. We did not know Boston had a secret agenda to kill the foundation. And guess what? The minutes that came out, they struggled and put in 2 items that we disagreed on. They faded into those recommendations. The meeting in Boston was not a meeting against Jumbo, as I heard that you did not like the spirit of that meeting and probably did not even encourage some people to go to that meeting. I did not hold a meeting against Jumbo.
No, but most of that, Ekumah,
yes.
We were trying to moderate this thing. Most of the people who raised issues on that thing was directed towards enmity towards Jumbo.
Yes.
That was very true.
And I stood up and said, listen, if you don't like the man, don't kill the
Jumbo
organization.
tried to get me not to go to Boston because of his anger. And I told Jumbo that you are stupid. If what they are going to do, if I go and I don't go, I'm supposed even to go there to help you out if you are not going. I talked to him like that. He was really like, if he did not know me, he would have categorized me with his enemies.
And he sent me an email.
My accepting to go to Boston.
He sent me an email
But I
with all of
explained to
this.
him.
Ebini, he sent me an email, a private mail, that Ekumah, I understand your role in all of this. This is its exact words I'm using. But have you seek my opinion? I sent Joe, and this is exact words as I'm telling you. You don't mess around my memory.
No, but
Okay.
I sent a
No.
mail. Yes.
Well, on what context did I send that?
Okay, this was when the planning was still going on. Okay, I sent back a mail to you. I said,
No,
Joe.
what did you send before I send that?
No,
What did
this
you
was
send out before I send that?
the planning was going on.
No, not the plan.
Nothing
What
has
did
been
you
mentioned
send?
about you.
No.
Nothing.
What did you send
To what? To who? To you?
to the Mali people?
I sent that was when I
I
called for
think
meeting.
you sent a tentative program.
Tentative program and all that.
Which
What?
No,
which
you- I-
involved the
no.
foundation.
I had not even
Where?
gotten to that program. I had not gotten to the program. The debates were still going on. No,
No.
Ebini, I had not gotten to that yet.
No, you're saying it. No, he has sent all the program.
No, I have not done that yet.
No, you did.
The program was the
No,
last
you
thing I
did.
did.
No, you did, and you said somebody challenged you and said, "Who are you to be talking about the agenda and everything?" Then you said you have talked to all the presidents. You've talked to all, and the chair by the consensus of the chairman. He has told you to coordinate this meeting. Then I sent you an email, private email. I said, "Listen, Ekumah."
That's prior to that, Joe.
No.
You cannot fool me on that.
But you know what? I have
I
a
don't mess around
response.
my
Okay.
memory. Look,
I say
That's prior
I
to
don't
that.
respond.
and I
When it comes to mechanic,
no.
do you know one thing you don't know? Which I never told you guys. I told you today that I don't reply to mechanic. I reply to individuals. When I saw all this, everybody was writing to you.
You've not been writing of it, Joe.
You know why?
You've not been
He's
writing of
kicked
it.
out of this.
You've been on that thing for a long time, more than me. I was part of Metanet for 1 year.
Tell me.
1 year.
I started
The
mechanic.
boss,
No, I started
you
mechanic.
don't even have to tell me, you started this Metanet thing. I know
Okay,
that.
good.
But John
Now-
been kicked out of it.
Because
Yeah,
of
we
the
kicked out of the
controversy of the Boston thing.
No, they unsubscribed me out of the thing. I received, but I don't send back.
Oh, you do receive it?
Yes.
So your thing is.
So whatever you guys are talking, they come to me.
Maybe it's me because I always, minus the fact that you are on Mechanet, I have your this thing on my
No, you
this
do.
thing. and I
whatever-
always send it.
Make you come for money.
Whatever the case, I sent him back a private mail. I said, look, Joe, I don't need to seek your opinion. When you came back from Cameroon, first of all, Joe went to Cameroon, okay? I did not know. Whatever was happening, I had no idea.
Why
He
did you
came back.
then you knew that you were asking about the meeting?
You are the one who met me at the town
No,
meeting.
but you were asking me, I said, how was the meeting in Mafe?
No, you told me about the town
No,
meeting.
how did I tell you?
Okay, you were briefing me on the meeting.
You asked me, say, how was Mafe?
You apologized. First of all, Joe saw me at the town meeting, okay? This is, what was I think the first one.
Which one?
After he just came from Cameroon, it was like a month after or so.
Which town meeting?
I
Prayer
think,
Foundation?
yes.
Okay.
So he came to me and was apologizing. He was helping me to get to the restroom. He was apologizing for not being in touch all this while. And then he went home. This is what happened. He gave me a brief of what happened in Mafe. Okay? According to me, that was briefing. That was his opinion on what happened down there.
Mm-hmm.
I sent him a mail to remind him. I said, Joe, I don't need to seek your opinion because you have already told me what happened in Mafe, your role. What I'm trying to do now is trying to put a meeting together about this whole thing that is going on with the organization.
But that meeting was not about what happened in Mafe.
No, it's not. I put it clearly on the net. I said this meeting is to discuss the leadership crisis in our organization and how to, not to repeat
And let me give you many things that you don't know. Even lately, my friend David was trying to talk to his cousin. Just to tell you how people blackmail others. In Arizona, the man lied for something that I never did. Luckily, he fell in the hands of another man when the cousin called him and was lambasting Jumbo. And that guy lashed him, then called me and said, "Well, Jumbo, you died for not to know." David don't declare the kind of thing, so if you know you can't come for no. This is Maker Foundation thing where people are having confusion and whatever. If not of David, the confusion will not be there.
You know what? You and David, okay?
Oh,
It's
okay.
you, two people, and your two people.
Yeah.
Me, I'm different, to tell you the truth. I hope someday you and David can sit like this and have your own meeting. This is my meeting, and I'm interested in seeing what we can achieve out of this meeting. You understand, Ebini?
Yes.
David can tell me whatever he's telling about you. You can tell me whatever he's telling about David. It does not solve the relationship. It does not help the relationship between you and David. I hope that someday you two can sit down and discuss what we're doing now. I'm not benefiting from. I don't have to do what I'm doing now. I'm doing it because I think.
You're going to drop it.
No, not that car. Judy, don't go walk with the phone.
Okay.
Judy,
I
don't
don't
go.
drop it.
No, you cannot come on.
There
Why
is.
would you say that? I'm totally opposite road.
It doesn't matter.
Man, listen, they're going towards 50. They will not drop it.
get this woman to go and drop it.
No matter how you touch it, the day in a group.
It's,
No.
it's on our way
Listen,
anyway.
man, you are stupid
They
to
have
understand
different,
that.
they have different cars.
No, they don't.
Towards 50. Go on that
Ekumah's wife is still
One,
up there. That's what I'm
Listen,
saying.
man, listen, man.
Madam,
I run drunk. I run drunk.
Yes, Ngori and wherever.
Oh,
I know they will go, but I'm trying to tell you that Ngori and wherever.
Chongori,
They have
okay.
two cars.
So Ngori and drunk. See that in the group, never know. If me alone go there, when you try, I will get accident.
Ochawe will be careful for that.
Why you not drive?
We'll have to come up with a solution. Let's just finish this and wrap it up.
If you like a driver, I can go drop you and then I keep the car, you know, get any people walk
I have to be in my school by 7 o'clock in the morning.
Joe, so we can,
money.
so we can get this done.
Okay, Joe, look, let me,
No, let me-
no, you guys are talking.
You know, come on, man. I've said it for.
Wait.
You know, my performance with Joe.
No, man, you had the microphone. I came back. Now you want to, you were going to hold the microphone.
Look, I
No,
mean,
listen.
you don't talk about this.
Ebini, the bottom line is this man and I
You guys have spoken.
were spoken about my anger.
You've spoken honestly
Yes.
on all of this.
So that baloney, I don't even.
Boston or whatever. Now, both of you are in CPDM. You belong to the same political
That's what I want us to talk about now.
and you are sons of money. We have had people who have gone into politics without bringing anything home.
Becky.
Yes. And one of the things that you bring from politics is understanding too. In a way that you don't play politics of divide and hate.
Yeah, that's it.
You play politics in a way that you understand. If your brother cannot buy your idea, it's still your brother. And you people care about your fathers and your mothers and the other things that we have at home. Now you guys have come publicly, two of you, I hope, because you are public. I don't know whether Ekumah is already public, as far as his affiliation to
I was public. I was even public before Joe.
Okay.
I was getting worried about them keeping this thing in the background and not coming out.
Okay, that shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
So you guys are here. We don't want that ridicule anymore. We don't want that stupid politics. It left to me. I will not encourage any Mani person to join any political party, whether it be SDF or CPDF right now. Because all of those political parties, we don't have the structures that you can bargain with a political party that, okay, if you want vote from my area, do this for us. Those structures don't exist. Once they can use even force for your people to say they won elections there, and they go, nothing else. It might take, if they want somebody there to show that they are representative with people all over, they'll take your person to Yaoundé and they'll stay there and enjoy life with his family on your name. Those are things that we don't want you guys to be repeating. If you have decided that your choice is to go into partisan politics, you should understand that politics nowadays is political economy, it's development. It doesn't make any sense for you to shout beer, when beer is only putting something in your pocket. It's not giving you the roots. It's not giving you the structures in your own area. Because you can still get monies in your pocket doing work with your education. So you don't have to ridicule yourself to that level. So what I'm saying is that if you are there, no matter what understanding you are, you should understand that your force for your region must be for you to establish some kind of understanding. You don't have to agree on every issue, but you should know that no matter how you disagree, there must be that unity and that remembrance of where you're coming from.
Amen. Thank you for your good speech, and I'll call it collations. Let me tell you one thing. Ekumah and me don't actually have a problem other than what we discussed. And that's not a problem. That's a village, I call it family dispute. That I thought he and I have talked about it and it's over. When we start dealing with any other tribal person, Bakosi, anything, we ought to be playing the political savvy game. And I think we're going to play the political savvy game.
Now before you continue, I don't disagree with your strategy, because if we are grabbing, like right now you guys are sitting here, we have 2 full posts in CPDM. Let's just play those things, right? Whether it's SDM or whatever. Let me just say we look at CPDM and say, okay, we have 2 sons who have important positions in CPDM. We go here SDM, we go here these other organizations and all the like. That's how we bring them together. Because what we are doing, we're starting with you, we want to bring other Manu sons, put them down like this. Say you are going to parliament, 1 month of your salary or 1 year or whatever is going for development of money. Those are things that Bamileke people do, we must start doing. You understand? One thing that I will not agree with you, you try to discuss that with me and you try to mention that here today. You cannot, with your position now in that party, diminish the effect of one of the posts that you've had for your jurisdiction because of the Puma handicap.
Well, okay.
You must have to work around that.
Please, let me get right there.
Yeah, because you said something about it.
I said something, unfortunately, it's not diminishing, it's strengthening the post. The person who speaks last is the person here. The person who goes out canvassing can canvass as he wants. I, as Jumbo, I will tell you the list of Francophones who are coming in president. You know one thing? I'm telling them to call Ekumah. We are calling a meeting very soon. One of the reasons I politically did that very well, because I have a crazy guy they call Foletian. He's a normal man. The man wants to take that position so bad. He started complaining here, man, people don't take opposition. Which one do you want? PR. You cannot get PR. I said, I want to okay. I have a brother who has that position PR right now. He's very eloquent. He's very good at what he does. But he does not have the locomotion to go out and be canvassing from place to place, which is your job, which is what you can do very well. Why don't you do it? You guys have that position. You are his assistant, he is the PR person. That means if he's the PR person, you're the assistant. I wasn't wrong to say it so. Because I know one thing. If we do not give that guy a position, you know what he's going to do. And people don't take all position. Right now, these young Basa boys are coming, the Douala boys are coming, they're already asking for positions.
There are only 2 of you. How come
No, we're not 2 of us.
Who else is there?
Esim.
Okay.
Simon Eta, technical advisor.
Simon Eta is there.
Oh yeah. So now you tell me you have 7 positions, 4 or 3.
I think every Simon Eta joins CPDM and start costing here.
Oh, no, mind.
That's how you people do it.
You know my concern, Joe.
Mm.
You see, I remember when we met at Joe's house, we brought some of these things up. We talked about why we're here and all that stuff, which I'm going to discuss. Based on my experience, or maybe my own poor suspicion, of recent, I have come to the conclusion. That's why I called you when I came out from Boston and said, you cannot be there up alone.
Exactly.
Ebini, I went to Boston. I did not know that CPDM was having a meeting here.
No, you knew.
Okay? I did not.
Ekumah.
Okay, I approach you on that.
No. Please don't. Let me remind you.
I approach you on that.
Yeah, let me remind you for you.
And even if you were not coming to that meeting,
Ekumah.
you told me about job constraints and all that.
No,
If you
Ekumah.
had told me your own CPDM person,
Ekumah. The letter you
go ahead.
No, Ekumah. The letter you wrote to me.
Yes.
You are not you.
I said on the CPDM thing, what are we doing?
No. You know it.
Yeah.
The letter you wrote to me, I still have it. You said I know you told me about the CPDM meeting being on that day. Can you, no, but listen, I have the letter. He said, can't you give it up to go? I know. He said,
No,
if you're not going, no, listen. He said, if you're not going, I understand.
I did not. You talk about job constraints.
No. Before I talk about job constraints, you had told me about the CPDM. Man, we have time.
I asked you, just hold on. I asked you in my email, after we talked about, I answered your concern about Boston or seeking your opinion and so on. Then I said, by the way, what are we doing on this CPDM and what is going on? Okay, because since we met, we've not met again. I was in the dark.
I told, but I'm just what I wrote. I replied back to you.
Hold on. So when we went to Boston, I did not know that there was a CPDM meeting here. Guess how I knew there was a CPDM meeting? I heard from Bison from Houston, is it Bison? The chief of Houston. He was the one telling me there in Boston that there's a CPDM delegation in Washington. Joe, if you know this, I will not lie in front of you now. It makes no sense.
You know why? No, before he even told you, he is part of CPDM.
I know that.
No,
it's in Boston and I even knew that he was part of CPDM.
In Houston. While we were in the meeting in Houston, they said on that day, they are going to come to DC. That was part of the agenda for that meeting. I mean, part of the Yale agenda.
But I'm telling you honestly, Joe, that I did not know.
Go review your email.
If I knew it, I would not be surprised in Boston. But again, when I knew that, I just want to build a situation where I think we need to, I need to correct my suspicion from now on, so we can have a good working relationship. You understand? Since I did not know that meeting, then there was a Houston meeting. Okay, Joe went to that meeting. I think Joe mentioned it just passively to me about 2 days before he left. I did not know there was a CPDM convention in Houston. I had no idea. Then I called Denison. Then do you know? No? Okay, hold on.
That thing was public knowledge.
Okay. Then I asked them.
People
Hold on now. I think first of all, that's even what forced me to sign back one of them.
There was a debate about CAMSA thing
Hold on.
at the same time with it.
Hold on. I was not on CAMNET. I signed off CAMNET. CAMNET gets 100 messages a day. I don't have time. I want to read that stuff. Even at home, I don't have the time. So it's because of that I said, I better go back on this CAMNET. I'm on CAMNET again. See, when I talked to Esin did not know. So I talked to Esin and I said, okay, look, I'm a little disappointed because I don't see how Joe can be our leader. And Joe will be going to a convention of CPDM representing Washington, and we do not have time. Joe, I'm telling you this very honestly.
But Joe too,
okay,
as a leader,
okay,
it was wrong for you to go for a convention, a national convention.
I said,
without having a meeting with the people of your own.
I brought an honest opinion. This is what is killing me here. Honesty and straightforwardness. I said,
one thing you guys don't know. Listen.
Well, Joe, we'll come to that. We'll hear you now. It's difficult when. So I said, look, I don't feel good because I don't see how Joe can go to a meeting, a CPDM convention representing us, and we did not have time to even sit down and come up with at least a platform of suggestions on what Joe will go down there to Houston and say. That's what I told Listen. Okay? So that again built me another level of suspicion. Then I put in the letter to Yaoundé on top of that, on top again. Then I just put this image together. Say, maybe Joe is in this thing for himself. Honestly. You want to hear from me, don't hear from somebody else. I'm the one telling you now. I sat there and said, I'm into this CPDM. If there's one critic that Pony had in this country, Pony would tell you, even when I was given an appointment, I was appointed to Lithuania. The State Department wrote to Pony to find out my relationship with the Cameroonians and all that. Pony called me to say, my son, you are the first Cameroonian to be given the United States diplomatic position. If not of how I've seen you interact with your people, I would have not even given you a good recommendation. But I'm telling you, you're a very outspoken boy. And I've written back to the State Department that you can do this job and you do it right. Only I could stand and, speak out like how they call the Shakespeare and William Ashu. I did not fear anything. It's my straightforwardness with people that sometimes send away people from me and attract people towards me.
William Ashu.
Shakespeare.
No, that guy does not speak out. That's disruptive.
But look,
I don't call that.
hold on, so when I hear all that, Joe, I was very,
No.
concern.
Let me respond to
Okay.
all those.
But again, like I called you, I told you on the phone, it's not even a warning. I said, look, I expressed myself. I said, look, Joe, if you go into this thing, to tell you the truth, I served you. Joe, I want you to look at what is happening in David's administration today. I want you to look at what we did. Joe, I don't remember any time. All these things that, I even spoke well with your wife. I said, all these people, they can't tell you, oh, come and help me. I don't lie to people. I don't fear people. I tell you up front. And you know, Joe is like that. He's somebody, to tell you the truth, and I can say this because I know him to some extent. Joe, he doesn't take punches. Joe always wants to respond to every punch. Okay? In a way, it can be very frustrating to work with him, but in a way, you have to appreciate his fastness, which to some extent too can be destructive in a way. So I want to let you know that, look, I don't have, my conclusion is that, look, I don't have a problem with you. Whatever you're hearing, I know you've not heard much of recent. Because we have talked about these things before. We are not in CPDM. It's national politics. I've seen this thing happen with people. You don't go up there by yourself. You need a network, and I'm going to impress a network again, just like I said when we were in Mecca, USA. I talked about a network. You need your people with you. To tell you the truth, it's national politics. My brother, if you're going the wrong way, I'll be as straightforward as I've always been. I'll tell you, Joe, you want vex me or vex, no problem. But I'll do it just like I've always done.
Okay.
Good friends are people who call their friends and say, look, my brother, this is where you're going. I think we should do it this way. That's some of the problems I have with Joe too. Joe doesn't like straightforwardness.
No, man, no. Then you are
Okay.
mistaken. I do.
Yes. You're too open with Joe, you're too straight with Joe, you can run into some problems with Joe to
You
that
are
extent.
mistaken. No.
Except he places you on a certain category
No.
where he cannot say something to you.
No, Ekumah, no, you are mistaken.
Ekumah,
Yes.
let me say something. And two of you, I get along with you guys very much. Two of you on different levels. It doesn't mean that we agree on everything.
Yes.
Joe's wife knows that each time I will call his house, we quarrel all the time.
Always.
Always, not the first time, but we are always the best of friends with do things. I don't like Joe's style, but I understand him and I accept him the way he is. I know that if I give Joe advice today, with all, he knows normally that I wish him well in everything that he does. But Joe will go out there and listen to other people, even when I know that I'm giving him very good advice because
Yes.
I understand the issues.
That's true.
So I understand him that that's the way he is. One of the things when you're dealing with people is for you to try to understand those people. Because we are even with women that we say we love and we move along and all that. It's not because we have perfect relationship with them. It's just you get to a level of maturity that you accept certain things about the way people are. And that is what is lacking here with you two. You can never have that perfect understanding that when Joe makes an error, pick up the phone. If he doesn't call, pick up the phone and call him. What is wrong with you two?
I do that.
No, I'm just saying.
That's Martin right
Now-
now. He's sleeping.
now-
Yeah, Martin used to
now-
finish sometimes say, Master, I'm not letting man talk.
Now we get to a
You
level.
understand?
We get to a level
Yes.
where we don't need even to love ourselves.
Man, can I tell you something?
But we have a global issue that we must address.
Let me tell you something. I know you can talk about false or whatever. One thing I know is with all the accusations of this CPDM, maybe one thing you don't know is what you hear. But what I hear is different from what you hear. CPDM, I never wanted to be in CPDM. You know, Nick came here begging me, Jumbo, if you
I don't like
no,
that.
I have to put
It doesn't make.
no.
You are there. Don't be
No.
somewhere where you don't want to.
But
be.
listen, you're not getting the point. The point here is a CPDM structure in the US had already been created when I was called to say lead the DC people, and I was trying to bring them all together. It just so happened that my own country people are almost everybody first in CPDM I'm trying to lead. Now, the so-called CPDM in the US has a game plan which I'm still watching and laughing. They are still in this thing. room. Like the one in Houston. They called Monono before they called me. Don't forget. They called Monono before they called me. A week before they called me. That, oh man, there's a CPDM meeting, a convention happening in Houston. And the vice and the president are invited over. A year before, they had called me and Khaled. I refused going. The ambassador asked me, come and ask me, hey, why didn't you go? I said, almost everybody in that group is like a fraud. And to tell you the truth, why I was saying that was people like Joe Mahop and the rest. These are people I cannot even stay one place with them, because you know why? In the FBI list that I know from my brother who died, they are all in that list. I said, no way. I cannot deal with frauds. And I told them, I said, no way. If the CPDM cannot get people of moral high standing, I cannot be in that group. That's what I told him. So this next time, a year afterwards, they're calling me. The guys who were calling me, I said, well, okay, let me go see what was happening. Now they are called Monono. Monono called me first to tell me that, Joe, they don't call you. I say, I never get the call yet. Oh, what did happen? Oh, they don't call you, say, Mbu come for you, me and you. Okay. Monono did not have the money to pay to go. That's why he did not go.
I'll say he was not in Houston.
He was not in Houston, he did not have the money to go. So that was the tone on Monday. On Friday, I said, okay, I'm going to see that thing. Luckily, my cousin is there who paid, who works in that hotel. She paid, I had to pay half of the hotel fee, hotel whatever, the lodging. So I was saying, Behal, they had already called ASIM. One thing about me, Jumbo, I believe in what they call divided function. ASIM is not the PR person. As CPDM is not like Mecca, where third in the line or second in the line, third in the line after the president and VP is a PR person. In CPDM, the Secretary General is a person they always call to disseminate information.
He's a power person.
Yeah.
So they called ASIM. ASIM did not even tell me. According to ASIM, he had called my place 3 times. Okay. ASIM is supposed to be telling people things. There's a meeting like today. It was supposed to be a CPDM meeting.
Today?
Today. To meet with Anson from Bamenda. And you know who had the problem? Who came up with this suggestion? It was Ojomoro. No, that's why I'm telling you. Ojomoro, I said, listen, Mr. Ojomoro, you call the Secretary General, because name and the Judah function. Call him, may call meeting. Call all the members. He called him. He called him when? On Wednesday. ASIM, I'm surprised that ASIM did not call you. If Ojomoro did not call me, maybe ASIM might have called my house twice. I never got a hold of him. The last time when I got hold of him, when I heard, I called him in pager. Oh well, Joe, I think the meeting was cancelled because the guy was not in town. Okay, now my problem is when I was coming here, on my cellular phone, I had other Cameroonians calling on that same meeting. I don't know what they've heard so far. I've not replied yet. So I want you to understand, Ekumah, that even though I'm the president right now, until we start getting real functional, I will not be playing the real role of expansion where I can involve you and involve any other person.
All I need, Joe, is very simple. What is the agenda? What are we doing? I don't need to drive to go to places. Let me tell you, the only time I've had an organization, that is, an organization in the Cameroonian community, is president of council. And I made it very clear that if I take this position, I want to be able to make sure that I have a team that just because I cannot drive to places, that team must be there. If we need to go to places, we have to go. I know what my limitations are, and I want to belong to, if I belong to something, I want to make sure that I have certain things in place. When I move in this metropolis, Joe, I always move around. Either I move from metro, I have my means to go back home. I can never leave my house without proper arrangements on how to go back to my house. My wife knows me for that. She makes fun of me that I'm Frank Sinatra. I never go around without money in my pocket. As I'm sitting here, I have my cards and everything and cash. That's me. Because of the nature of my handicap, I know how to deal with the situation. Please.
Okay, cool.
So, if when it comes to all these organizations, so I've lived in this town, I've dealt with this town for many years. Don't just wait. If it means calling people,
I think we should.
it's a very easy assignment.
Ekumah,
I need to know
we have
who to
exhausted
call,
this thing.
who to call, when, what is
Ekumah.
going on. But you know, Chris, what is going on here? I'm not informed. I don't even know.
No, we have exhausted. I think we have the basic of this problem.
The basic.
We already have the
I
foundation of
know
it.
is Ekumah.
Joe, but one thing that I've learned from you guys now, from listening to you, is that we should be more vigilant
That's
about meta.
Yes.
Because it seems as if you guys are going into this your partisan politics, and if we are not very careful, because when I hear the name of John Rock and all those people, John Rock, all of you coupled with CPDM and Ekpe, if we are not very vigilant, very soon, mechanism will become that kind of a structure.
No.
Okay, what I want. No, because I mean,
No, wait,
those are very dangerous combinations. CPDM and Ekpe. CPDM and Ekpe, very dangerous.
I think you have a combination that
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that you guys have shown great maturity. I think there was a little bit of misunderstanding somewhere. Either you did not have a better means of consolidating your differences and your different personalities. Now, the whole thing here is acceptance and compromise. Joe might have recognized your handicap. It's not in an insulting way.
No,
He's just trying to make sure that as a brother and being in a position, he keeps your post, but that there's effectiveness being done. That's what he is trying to do. But the way he might come across it might be in a way that people might give a different meaning to it. I think we have done a great job today. I've explained the reason why we had to meet here, and that we were going to have many more of such meetings. It's because we are going to this politics. You have told me and said you are all lying to us and lying to yourselves that you're going to these parties because you think